The bodies. So many bodies. We tried to set a trap for the Horde. It failed. We could not stop them. Our outposts were taken by surprise. They fell one by one. The guards were poisoned. And the civilians, not even they were spared. I only hope that some managed to flee before. Forgive me, friend. Who did you say you were? Are you the one Malfurion spoke of? There are more wisps than I can count. The loss of life. Merciful Elune, please bless the fallen.
Now we know how dangerous.
You may pass through the wall, hero. The wisps will not harm you. Gather every soldier you can find and bring them here.
And you, Shando?
Sylvanas seeks to engage me, and I plan to give her what she wants. Word has been sent to our fleet. Elune willing, it will soon return.
As you command.
King Anduin will send his soldiers to aid us. We must hold our ground until they arrive. Your deeds will not be forgotten by the Kaldorei, hero. The aid you lend in these dark times could make all the difference.
May our will be stronger than their machines of war.
A war is not won or lost in a single battle. Our day will come.
The Warchief faces Storm Rage alone. I must... Saurfang? A dishonorable blow. I regret it.
Regret nothing. You did well.
It was not my place to interfere.
My victory was inevitable. Finish him and be done with it. Take a moment if you like. Then take his head. Meet me at the World Tree.
You have led your horde in service of death.
I did not deserve to end him.
This entire war is without honor. How dare you spill so much innocent blood for nothing?
Not for nothing. We spill blood so that the Horde will endure.
Because you spared Malfurion, I will offer you a choice. Attempt to stop me from taking him away and die, or remain there kneeling in the dirt and live.
You have a choice as well. Take him to Darnassus and both of you will fall when we conquer it. Or flee somewhere far from here, so that you both survive.
This war is lost. TELDRASSIL will soon fall. Take my hippogriff to Darnassus. Ensure that the Horde's occupation is as tolerable as it can be. King Anduin gave me a Hearthstone back to Stormwind. There I will tend my love's wounds and help my people find respite from this madness.
Secure the beach. Prepare to invade the tree.
Why? Why? You've already won. Only innocents remain in the tree.
This is war.
No. This is hatred. Rage. Windrunner. You were defender of your people. Do you not remember?
I remember. A fool. Take her! Run! fails. Now you understand. Ah, don't grieve. You'll soon join your loved ones.
I grieve for you. You've made life your enemy. And that is a war you'll never win. You can kill us, but you cannot kill hope.
Can't I?
Burn it.
Burn it!
Oh, Lord Saurfang. How many do you think?
Too many. There is no honor in this. They will come for us now. All of them!
My father, Hikazi. He fought with you in the Third War. He told me stories. How you could cut down 10 enemies with a single blow. This be my first battle. What should I do?
Don't die.
Yes, of course, but if I do fall, may it be with honor, in glorious color.
There will be no glory today. Only pain. You have earned your warrior's death, my son. Yet once again, I am denied it.
What are you doing?
Claiming what is mine. go back! Live another day. Go back to your father.
I can't. He's dead. The Horde. It's all we have.
So, you know me. Is that it? What I've seen? What I've done? Oh, give up, boy.
Like you? Live another day.
Without honor? Soldiers of the Horde, the time has come. Our enemies strike against the Undercity and seek to claim LORDAERON for their own. The Undercity is no longer safe for civilians. The war rages above, and dozens of spies have infiltrated our walls. We have herded the cowards to the Mage District and have secured the rest of the city. Your mission is to flush these worms out of hiding, eliminate them, and ensure that our citizens are evacuated safely to Orgrimmar. More spies! We have them cornered!
We've been compromised!
I got the intel. We just gotta make it out of here with it.
Plan B it is, then.
Druids of the Claw! Attack! Evacuated.
Yes, Warchief.
Then it's time to finish this once and for all. Saurfang, rally your troops. I will prepare the Azeroth machine.
Champions, your Warchief commands you. It is time to take arms against the Alliance. Their numbers are strong, but we are stronger. We are the Horde. We crush those who would bring us harm. Lok'tar-Ogar!
Prepare the blight! Let it rain down upon their armies!
There must be another way, Warchief.
This is no time for sentiment, High Overlord. War demands that we take a more direct approach.
It's killing her own troops. Stand aside, Saurfang. This war is not yours to bear alone. There is no honor in killing you.
Your father was a man of honor, boy. You know nothing of the sort. I will never stand down. I eat, sleep, and die by the sword. What price have you paid for your people?
My father gave everything for the Alliance. The question is, are you willing to do the same for the Horde?
My life for the Horde!
Let you pass.
Behind you lies the body of my only son. Nothing will keep me from him.
I can't do it. Get back on your ship and we'll spare your life.
Stand down, Muradin. Let a grieving father pass.
No Ko kills Ilnok Atar. I will not forget this kindness. I thank you, Highness.
I was not at the Wrathgate, but the soldiers who survived told me much of what happened. Your son fought with honor. He died a hero's death. He deserves a hero's burial.
Alliance, hold!
No. I demand an honorable death.
My father once said that Varok Saurfang embodied the honor of the Horde. He admired you for that. And so do I. Listen to me. There is no honor in this.
That is not for an Alliance king to decide.
At this moment, it is. Take him to the stockades. When I return, we will speak of honor, and how it may yet be reclaimed.
If you return. You abandoned Saurfang to die out there!
It is the death he wanted. If that troubles you, you're free to join him. Or you can tend to the living. The choice is yours.
For the Horde.
Listen closely. We will not be in contact once we have entered Stormwind. You, Thalyssra, and Rokon will infiltrate the stockades and extract the prisoners. Our scouts have located a hidden entrance. The Tauren and I will cover your escape. I have supplied each of you with an easy death. If you find yourself out of options, use it. There's our way out. Get to that ship once you have the prisoners. I'll find you. Good luck.
The 7th Legion be here. Whoever we breaking out, the humans not be taking chances. I be going on ahead to find the prisoners. Watch me back.
We will draw their attention. Be careful.
Will I have lost track of the time I have sat in this cell? But it matters not in the end. After all she has done, I will never return to her Horde. Make sure you know the difference between loyalty and honor. And pray that you never have to choose.
You'll not be coming with us.
We both know you are not here for me. Those you seek are down the hall.
I see. If you are certain, High Overlord.
I am... Loktar.
When this war began, I thought we were fighting for peace. But we're just fighting.
You're doing all you can to stop her, Your Majesty.
My spies report that Varok Saurfang has escaped Alliance custody. He'd been held in the Stormwind stockades since the assault on LORDAERON. Should the Boy King's forces locate Saurfang, no doubt they will kill him on sight. While some within our ranks have questioned the High Overlord's loyalties, we cannot allow him to fall back into enemy hands. I expect you to find him before they do. Dark Ranger Liana is an exceptional tracker. She will assist you on this assignment.
Of course, my lady. We will rendezvous just outside Stormwind's walls. Keep to the shadows.
Why didn't you kill me?
Could kill you now.
I spared you because I believed you have honor. Was I wrong? Do you want more innocents to suffer? The Horde...
I have given everything for the Horde! Bled for it, killed for it, and Sylvanas is destroying it! She will destroy everything! What I want is my Horde back.
Saurfang, tell me why you spared my life.
I hoped you would stop her.
I can't. Not alone.
Saurfang, you are guilty of treason against the Dark Lady. Exit the hut or I will burn it down. Like that tree your Alliance friends loved so dearly.
You ain't got a shred of honor between you. How you gonna turn your backs on Saurfang after all he's done for the Horde?
Champion, you and that troll need to stay out of this. My orders come from the Warchief herself.
And what orders might those be?
You turned your back on your duty to the Horde, Saurfang. And worse, after you abandoned your people, you conspired with humans against your Warchief. You will throw down your weapon at once and come with us. Or you will die here, in the swamp, alone.
Not alone!
I see you still have not learned to fear impossible odds, my young friend. It is an honor to stand at your side. Enough of your prattling, Dark Ranger. If you came seeking a fight, you shall have it. For the honor of the Horde, Loktar Ogar!
Kill the traitor, and all who stand with him!
Man, what a battle! You see all them sparks I've been shooting?
If you want to remain in the Banshee's favor, she needs to believe that I defeated you. But it has to look like you put up a good fight. Ready? Take a deep breath. I fear I lack practice in pulling my punches. Good. You are still alive. Bruised, but alive. Return to the Banshee Queen. Tell her that I will be no one's pawn. Zakan, I need you to remain in Orgrimmar. Let those who wish to restore the honor of the Horde know that they must not give up hope.
No way, man. I'm coming with you. Where the High Overlord go, I go.
Not today, my friend. This path I must travel alone. Go with honor. You will see me again.
We better. We be counting on you.
This is wrong. There is no honor in it. Her deeds disgrace us all. We must set things right before the Horde loses everything that made us strong.
Theramore? She is not going to agree to that.
Then you will need to convince her. Go quickly.
I will. Good luck, Bane.
Let's hear this message of yours.
Bane Bloodhoof seeks to right a wrong done to your family. He asks to meet with you in secret, off the coast of Theramore.
After all that the Horde has done, you have the audacity to...
The Banshee Queen has eyes everywhere. Theramore is one of the few places she is not watching.
Lady Jaina, Valeera was one of King Varian's closest friends. If she says Bane seeks this meeting in defiance of Sylvanas, then I believe her.
You may not trust me, Lord Admiral, but King Anduin will vouch for both me and the chieftain.
I trusted Varian, as I trust Master Shaw. That will have to do. Tell Bane that I agree to this meeting, but I am not going alone.
Lady Jaina, long has it been since we spoke peacefully in Theramore.
Theramore is gone. You did not ask me here to reminisce.
No. I have come to return one who was lost.
Derek. My own brother. I had thought better of you, Bane. So tell me, is he the Banshee's puppet? Crammed full of blight? Is he the bomb this time?
Yes. That was the plan. But Bane took me from Sylvanas before I was twisted to her will. I'm still your brother, Jaina. For as long as stars do shine.
Why?
The Horde has a sickness in it. We wage war while the Earth Mother dies. We have forgotten what truly matters, and my heart can bear it no longer.
Sylvanas will kill you for this. And she may not stop with you.
life is worth living if we cannot be true to our nature. I return home to take what solace I can in my family. I hope you take solace in yours.
Bane! Thank you.
Why would Sylvanas gather the Horde's leadership here?
I suspect that she intends to make a show of force, but for whom, I cannot say. Take caution, Zelen. The Banshee Queen is plotting something.
I have troubling news. It seems there are traitors in our midst. Most of you need fear nothing. But Derek Proudmoore didn't flee to Kultiris by himself. He had help, didn't he? Zelen.
Stop! I returned Derek Proudmoore to his family. You raised him as a Forsaken, but you planned to deny him his free will, to violate his mind. I could not stand by and permit such depravity to unfold.
Thank you for your honesty.
Banshee! Are we nothing more than pawns in your game? You betray the Horde!
No. He did. And so did you. Take him.
Others will see you for what you are, Sylvanas. You will leave the Horde in ruins.
There is no place for weakness in our ranks. Remember your loyalties.
The Warchief. She spoke but a word, and Bane's life flickered out.
She did this to send a message to the rest of the Horde. Dissent will not be tolerated. Report our findings to the Lord Admiral. I'll make my way back on my own.
Bane showed compassion and honor by returning Derek to us. I fear that choice may cost him his life. For years, I pitied Sylvanas for what Arthas did to her. But nothing remains of the hero she was. Perhaps now, the Horde will see that too. To have any hope of ending this war, we must end her.
I saw a vision of Bane. He was imprisoned, suffering, surrounded by enemies. A figure emerged from the shadows, angry, vengeful. The Warchief. She spoke but a word, and Bane's life flickered out. The spirits whisper that this vision will come to pass before the next sunrise.
By the Sunwell. We have to stop this. What I do, Bane Bloodhoof represents all that is best in the Horde. We cannot stand by and let his light be snuffed out. But know this, when the Warchief learns of our defiance, her wrath will be swift and terrible. In the end, we all must choose our path, and that choice will have consequences.
Jaina, Champion, we are faced with a dire situation.
Our spies report that the Banshee has ordered the execution of Bane Bloodhoof.
We must rescue him at once. I know what I ask of you. To infiltrate Orgrimmar.
I will do it.
Are you certain? It's an immense risk.
Bane defied his Warchief by returning Derek to us. To me, he's risked more than anyone. If Bane dies, we might lose our last hope of bringing this war to a peaceful end. And peace is worth the risk.
Thank you, Jaina. There isn't much time, so make haste. May the light be with you all.
Broken. Falling apart. Just like the Horde. Do you know? Do you know what she's done while you've been hiding?
I left that life behind. I'm no one's savior. I will not lead the Horde.
I didn't ask. But I hoped you would at least fight for it. You were followed! I followed them. You and I, we don't get to hide.
I have not walked these halls since we faced Garrosh.
Vol'jin reopened these halls to provide shelter when the Legion invaded. Now, Sylvanas uses them to train her elite soldiers and build her Azerite weapons.
Halt! This area is off limits!
Stay your hand! We're only here to...
That's Saurfang! Kill the traitors!
Stay close. We'll sneak past the guards together.
She's holding Bane in the halls deep beneath Orgrimmar. This way. Just need a moment to get this gate open.
Someone's on the other side.
Damn, they'll sound the alarm when they thaw.
Bane might not have that long. Come on. Seems they're developing Azerite weapons down here.
Looks like we're about to get a bit of first-hand experience with them, too. This is a rare opportunity to deplete the Horde's arsenal. We should make the most of it.
Let's destroy their mechs, but we can't lose sight of our mission. Can you get the gate open?
I'll need time. Champion, you and Lady Jaina keep those Horde thugs at bay.
Stand fast. More are coming.
This is a tricky one. The Horde's locksmiths must be learning from the Zandalari.
If you're having trouble with the lock, I could try a spell.
I snuck a raiding party into Rastakhan's treasury. Getting through this gate isn't even a challenge.
Walk away, God. We're here for blood.
Thrall. Jaina. The Alliance? Here?
Our king sent us to rescue his friend.
We too have come to save Bane.
His odds will improve if we work together.
Agreed.
Time is short. Let's move. Keep a close eye on them, champion.
Your guard, champion. I did not expect the Alliance to be here.
Not the first time we've had to move against a corrupt war chief.
Or a sovereign king, slain in his own home.
A home that still stands. Can you say the same for TELDRASSIL?
Enough! We aren't here to fight each other.
Stay focused. Bane's life is all that matters right now.
Looks like Bane is being held just ahead.
It seems we must get past her first. Bane!
These chains are warded against magic. I'll need time to pick the lock.
This feels wrong. Sylvanas must have known we were coming.
Indeed she did, traitor. You and Lady Proudmoore.
I have no quarrel with you.
Have you forgotten the purge of Dalaran, murderer? Today, the Sunravers will be avenged.
And your vendetta is with me, and me alone.
No. You will watch your friends die, just as I did. Kill them all! For the Sunreaver!
We will need an escape route once Bane is free.
I can get us out, but not while these crystals are blocking my teleportation spells.
Then we must destroy them. Go, champion.
Eliminate them!
I'll disrupt the shields protecting those mages. You destroy the focus crystals. I can feel their spell weakening. We need to take down all 4 crystals.
I've got him free!
Stay close. I'll get us out.
Thank you. Bane would have died without your aid.
I couldn't let that happen.
Nor could I. I refused to fail him, like I failed his father. I wish I could change it all. Cairn, Garrosh, Theramore. Sometimes it feels like I did everything wrong.
We all have blood on our hands.
And now, Sylvanas will come. Thunder Bluff will burn, just like TELDRASSIL.
Once before, you and I stood side by side on the slopes of Mount Hyjal. That world tree did not fall, because the Horde and the Alliance worked together.
Horde, Alliance. We've come to this crossroad again and again, Jaina. It always falls apart. What's different this time?
We are. I should go. Anduin will want to know that Bane is safe.
Tell your king he is not alone.
Why did King Anduin summon you?
Sylvanas ordered the execution of Bane Bloodhoof. Anduin sent us into Orgrimmar to rescue him.
You risked your lives to save a leader of the Horde?
After what he did for Derek, I felt I owed him a debt. We received some unexpected help from Saurfang and Thrall.
Proudmoore and Shaw risked their lives to rescue Bane. Unexpected.
Is it? Not long ago, Alliance and Horde fought together to liberate Suramar from the Legion.
You were fortunate that you were not betrayed. Presenting your heads might have regained their Warchief's favor.
We had a common enemy. Sylvanas wanted us at each other's throats. Perhaps that's what Azshara wants too.
Cooperation between our sides has been the exception, not the rule. More often, we're at each other's throats.
That animosity only benefits Azshara. Her power is considerable. Divided, we are no match for her, or the master she serves.
Hold on. Are you suggesting we lay down our arms and fight beside them? After all they've done?
No. Merely that we direct our efforts against Azshara instead of the Horde. That could buy time for SAURFANG'S rebellion to take root.
Sylvanas has the loyalty of the people. So long as she is Warchief, this war will rage within their hearts. We cannot stop it.
Perhaps we do not need to. It might be enough to direct our attacks against Azshara rather than the Alliance.
That plan would infuriate Blightcaller, which makes me like it all the more. It stops when you turn from one another and walk away.
What was that?
A lesson that Jaina Proudmoore and I needed to learn. Your counsel is wise, Thalysra. Our focus must be on ending Azshara's reign.
There must be vengeance for Teldrassil. But if Azshara is not stopped, she will unleash her master upon the world.
Very well. We will focus on defeating the Naga Queen. But if the Horde turns against us, they will answer for it.
But if the Alliance undermines our efforts, the flames of war will rise again.
For all her lies, Priscilla Ashvane spoke one truth. The war between the Alliance and Horde has kept us distracted. Divided, we have no hope against N'Zoth.
We may have found common cause here in Nazjatar, but the battle still rages beyond these waters. So long as Sylvanas holds Orgrimmar, there can be no lasting peace.
The war needs to end, Lor'themar. You know this to be true.
I had hoped that reason would prevail, but the time has come to finish this. I will tell my people what transpired here, of how Azshara fell because we stood together, of the threat rising from the depths, and all that is at stake if we should fail. Then I will take my place beside Saurfang and Thrall, and pray that the Sindori stand with me.
Anduin, Sylvanas' actions have threatened us all, and day by day, her power grows. If our world is to survive, we must strike while we still can. Meet with me, and we will speak.
So few.
How many can you provide?
Enough for one final assault. If that fails, we're done. If we end her reign, what kind of warchief will you be?
The Horde I joined was birthed in blood, tainted by corruption. The road that led to the Dark Portal was long and wide, paved with the bones of innocence. We called it the Path of Glory. That was the great lie upon which the Horde was founded. That anything we did was honorable. Thrall, Vol'jin, they were not the true heirs to Blackhand's bloody legacy. Sylvanas Windrunner is.
No. No, this is the Horde. Led by you. Someone who has
honor. I've never known honor. They deserve more. But the Horde is doomed to be shackled by the chains of the past.
The Horde has no exclusive claim to regrets. Arthas, Dalen? The ghosts of the past haunt us as well.
We could not fill the chasm between the Horde and Alliance if we labored 1,000 years. You know this.
Then what are we fighting for?
Soldiers, on your feet!
Start breaking camp immediately!
Lord Saurfang?
Zakan, where is our home?
Orgrimmar?
Not our city. Our home.
Azeroth.
And ours?
Azeroth.
Right now, there are only two forces in this world that matter. One bent on harming our world.
And one that will protect her.
So, what are we doing?
Breaking the cycle.
Of course.
Our sister is patient. She knows we have precious few soldiers left. While we lay siege to Orgrimmar, she will whittle away our numbers. But Sylvanas is not the only threat we face. The old god has been freed. I can hear his whispers, sense his unseen tendrils writhing all around us.
I know, Illyria. What are you suggesting?
Sylvanas commands what may be the only army capable of defeating N'Zoth. For the sake of Azeroth, perhaps we should stand aside and let her.
Your sister will not fight for us, Illyria. When Sylvanas realized the war was on the cusp of ending, she lured both fleets into Ajara's hands. Not to find victory, but to meet death.
In the end, death claims us all. Etrib told me those were among the last words Sylvanas spoke to Vol'jin.
We cannot wage two wars. Sylvanas must fall. Here. Now. Before all is lost.
It shall be so, my king. Varisa and I will scout her line for weaknesses. Good luck to all of us.
So, we are to strike from the north. A sound plan. But there is no telling what treachery Sylvanas has in store for us.
She fought beside you for many years, both in life and in undeath. You must know her well.
Perhaps I did, long ago. But now... Our forces are few in number. We must make use of the surrounding terrain when we assault the gate.
The Sentinels have made use of that terrain for millennia. Our knowledge of the land was old when the Farstriders were young.
Yes, of course.
Gen, we need you and your best soldiers to flank the city from the western gate.
And leave you here unguarded with them?
If I wanted to harm him, I'd have done it in the stockades.
No one knows Orgrimmar's defenses better than Saurfang. We need to trust each other if we are to succeed.
Very well. But the Banshee is clever. Dividing our forces might play right into her hands.
A wise decision. We can do so more effectively from higher ground. Lord Admiral, might I ask about the spellcraft you employed at LORDAERON? The levitating warship?
Would you believe me if I told you it was a Cold Tyrant trade secret?
Summoning the ship, perhaps. But as for the enchanted cannons...
Varok, it's time. Those who defend Orgrimmar are Horde as well. Our brothers and sisters. These warriors have sworn to fight. For you. Many lives will be lost. Or perhaps just one. Sylvanas Windrunner! I challenge Mak'gora!
A traitor leading traitors. Why should I accept your challenge?
You want to make me suffer. Brother, you cannot win. My old friend, you and I. We don't get to hide.
I set you on this path.
And we knew where it could lead. Walk with me. The rest of the way. Let it be finished.
The High Overlord falls. I trusted you. And so did they. Death comes, old soldier. And all their hope dies with you.
You cannot kill hope. You tried at TELDRASSIL. You failed. Hope remains. You set us to kill each other at LORDAERON. You failed. Here we stand. You just keep failing. The Horde will endure. The Horde is strong.
The Horde is nothing! You are all nothing!
For Azeroth!
If you could see yourselves as I see you. Toy soldiers in tin plate. Beasts who howl for honor, standing as one. Savor it. Nothing lasts.
What do we do now?
We bring him home.
Lord, what manner of magic did Sylvanas use against Saurfang?
I had hoped either you or Thalysra would have the answer to that question. I have never seen her wield such power.
It was unlike any magic I have ever encountered. I could sense none of it, even in her presence.
Then she must have only recently acquired it, or simply waited until now to reveal it.
Either way, it does not bode well for us. Whatever she is planning, she no longer needs the Horde to achieve it.
Saurfang is dead, and Sylvanas has escaped. This is no victory. I care not who leads the Horde, or if they tear each other apart. All that matters is slaying the Banshee, and we have missed our chance.
Earth Mother.
Saurfang, he risked his life to save mine, and gave his life to save the Horde. Go, champion. We will meet you in Overlord to honor the memory of Varok Saurfang.
Varok Saurfang, son of Koruk, supreme commander of the might of Kalimdor, High Overlord of the Horde. He led the charge against the Lich King. He defended our world from the Legion. Saurfang inspired all of us to strive for true honor, and his legacy will live on in our deeds.
When the Alliance and Horde marched on Ahn'Qiraj, it was Saurfang who valiantly commanded our combined forces. Today, his courage saved thousands of lives on both sides of the battle. His sacrifice will never be forgotten.
You have earned your warrior's death, old friend. Now, greet your son with honor and glory.